Something's working.
Professional. We are.
Maybe it's working. No one actually knows.
No, I got.
We'll find out after.
Everything.
Well, let's record for 90 minutes and then let's figure out if it worked or not.
I got this live ass waveform. What could go wrong? I got a fire extinguisher, a waveform, and the American Dream going for me right now.
That wave, I think that's actually your stocks. That's your stocks.
My stocks.
They're going up and down. Yeah, they just.
It's not the value of the stocks. It's how irradiated my actual portfolio is from waste products, government runoff waste. Yeah, that's what that is.
Runoff waste. Been a lot of that lately.
That spike is. I got so much shit I want to talk about.
Oh yeah,
nice, because I just showed up.
Yeah,
I got nothing.
I got some segments and shit.
I'll do all the
drinking.
Produced.
Yeah.
I made bumpers. That's my contribution.
I want to talk about Trump's slap at the 500.
Oh yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah.
Because it's so. Do we know why NASCAR started in the first place?
No.
Yeah.
Because the Rum Runners, after like Prohibition, all the wheelmen just were out of jobs. So they're just like, you want to start NASCAR? That used to be Rum Runners. And it was just so anti-disestablishmentarianism. And then fast forward to 2025, with the actual fucking president is there doing laps on the tracks. And it's just like, wow, that kind of just, that sport went 180.
And I suggest when we talk about it from the first person perspective as if we were there. So that Rem will listen to this and be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, he would hate that to his tiny heart.
Yes, the whole time he'll be so upset.
The nachos wrong,
and how the weather was, and the look in Trump's eyes when he shook our hands.
Yeah, yeah, and how 24 won, and that's our favorite driver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Been our favorite for decades.
Oh,
oodles.
Since before he was born. All right. Well, Cody, are you ready for this?
Oh, I thought we've already started.
I thought you were going to hit the button 30 seconds ago.
Why do I have to be ready for this?
Because you're doing what Rem normally does.
Oh, good. Hey! Rem's not here right now.
Oh, not yet.
I hate this. Threw me under the fucking bus. I deliberately asked you what the first thing was, and you led me astray. Hey! It's us, minus Rem. It's your boys. Cody, Randy. I don't know why I ordered it that way. Ladies first. That's me. We're doing it big without Rem. We're talking about Trump at NASCAR. It was a Daytona 500, right? Absolutely not beautiful. But yeah, that's where Rem is, by the way. So we're going to preempt everything with false news right now. Fake news.
Fake news is back. We're going to bring it back.
Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Randy.
Because I'm not doing it anymore. I've flubbed this to a high flubbening.
Yeah, I'm just glad that we're back from the Daytona 500 held at Talladega.
Did you guys have the nachos?
Darlington Motor Speedway.
You guys get the nachos with the jalapenos on them? The little... Good.
I got no jalapenos personally. It's just how I roll. I don't like hot
sour
stuff.
Cream on it? You don't see sour cream on a lot of stadium/arena food. They know what they're doing there. Rem couldn't tell you shit about it. Rem will tell you like, oh yeah, they handed out like handfuls of corned beef hash and sauerkraut. But nope.
Oh yeah, he'll get on here next week and try and correct everything, revisionist history, as if he was there. Yeah, right, dude. We were there.
Like
3 of us were there. It was a TRDS field trip.
We're out here reporting
Daytona
in the
500
field
at Talladega.
Randy, yeah, we're in the field. Randy, put like garage stock car sounds behind.
We're down here in the pit and we're talking about Bussy,
Lightning McQueen,
butthole pussy.
Oh man,
that's what they talk about in NASCAR.
I would love to just RP play, just really like highs, like very slightly buzzed, like pit crewmen that are so good at their job they're just casually talking about like shit that would be like said on a podcast while they're keeping like this record-breaking machine from like redlining. Like Letterkenny style, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, hey bud,
Come out here and let me talk at you.
That's what
I
they
like
say.
it.
I love it.
In true NASCAR news, I guess my son loves NASCAR Heat 5. Have I said this one where he wants to watch me play it, and so like I just hate Kyle Busch. He's just got a punchable face. The guy has a punchable face. Enough said. You just look at him once and you go, I want to punch him. So every time I see him on the track, I just wreck him. I wreck him. Doesn't matter. There's no cautions. Just wreck him. He gets last or third to last, whatever. Just wreck him. As soon as I will be on the pole and slow down to 12th to wreck him to then still win the race. Fuck Kyle Busch. So
Fuck Kyle
then
Busch.
my son's actually like realized that you can watch the NASCAR race recaps on YouTube.
Oh.
And the first one that he's watching and the second and the third, he's like, why are they not wrecking anybody? Okay. I kind of messed him up on that, I think.
Oh man.
But yeah, it's pretty funny. The other true NASCAR story, I went to a race one time and some buddies, we stole a golf cart. I was driving that thing around doing donuts in the parking lot. That was pretty fun.
It's like
got to the
felony.
point. Oh yeah. We were hammered, just absolutely hammered.
It'll throw you out if you don't abide by that like 90 T rule. You know what I mean? Like
yeah. Well, and I realized that so I was zipping through like as fast as it'll go, which is dangerous at I don't know, midnight with everyone pissed drunk, and was trying to do all the donuts and stuff like that, and then ended up losing control and smashing my buddy's truck. Luckily, it was like 20-year-old truck with a bunch of dents in it, and he was just like, I don't really care. It's not that big of a deal. So got away with one there, but NASCAR can get a little wild, even in the California area.
I ever told you guys
rednecks in California
about how I learned to drive a stick?
In a golf cart?
No, no. My dad, when I was 12 years old, threw me in his Ford pickup, and I tore the side out of it when I hit a traco. And
oh yikes!
Yeah, and I blamed it on the guy driving the traco, and he yelled at Larry the whole way home. He was like, "Fucking Larry, my bed's all fucked up." Never told him that I hit the traco.
I could definitely see that happening. 100%.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was a great update from NASCAR. Do we have, what else are we supposed to do this race?
Thing you said?
Or this
NASCAR pit drive.
Yeah, because they're professionals.
They're professionals, and they only have to worry about them left turns.
You said it was the right side of the car that got damaged, Randy? That makes sense.
Yeah.
How's that feasible? Have you guys ever like watched Top Gear or Grand Tour? The Jeremy Clarkson and Friends fuckery? Mm-hmm. It's so wild that like those European tracks have more than left turns. And they have got all these like weird words for it. It's like, oh, there's a triple chicane hairpin coming up. I'm like, what the fuck is that? That doesn't sound like a left turn. That sounds like an all kind of turn things. That sounds like they're folding into like the fifth fucking dimension. I love there was a frog in my throat that entire ramp. But yeah, it's wild watching like folks from across the pond play with their cars and trucks. I'm sorry, their lorries.
They like their motorsports. Yeah, their lorries. Yeah, there you go.
Lorries.
That's a deep dive. What are we even doing tonight now that Rem's not here? And it's not just a bit that he's not here.
Yeah.
He wasn't just taking a piss for the first 3 minutes of the show.
Yeah.
What are we even doing?
Well, speaking of Rem taking a piss, he drank his own piss and he wants you guys to guess why.
Oh.
Yep.
I have a theory. It's because he was at the NASCAR race, saw Donald Trump, and wanted to impress him, and just said,
just chimped out,
Mr. President Trump, I'm making America great again, and just pissed in his own whatever empty beer cup and just chugged it right then and there.
Oh, okay. I didn't see an intermediate vessel. I just saw the straight arch up into Rem's soft palate.
That's actually that's stepping it up.
It's a much more impressive
that's more
visual.
Yeah, that's more advanced. That takes a lot more skill and probably practice.
It takes, I was gonna say it takes 10,000 hours to be an expert at anything. And Rem just one shots this, dude perfects it in front of the president.
Yeah.
Just like, man, 10,000 hours, huh, Ram? He's like, yep, yes, Mr. President.
So what did you guys or Randy? How do you think Rem drank his own piss?
Well, I know, so I can't guess.
Oh,
So
he
I'm gonna let it
actually.
go.
This is so fucking funny because he had to actually confide in one of us to tell the truth about it, and he'd pick that fucker over there, Ray. I'm gonna play the low road and just collapse the probability. I'm gonna say Rem, the middle-aged bloke he is, didn't want to run all the way to the fucking restrooms, so he peed in his what he was finished drink. It was just swill and ice, right? It was probably the souvenir cup he was gonna throw away anyway, right? And then he peed into the cup that was just swill and ice, and then he forgot he did that. And then he like picks it up. He's like, "Oh, they're still drinking this," and then he just knocks back a full pint of his own piss, not questioning it. He's just like, "Why can't I stop drinking?"
This
That's
taste,
my guess.
This beer must have gone bad. Oh well.
It's
It's
sterile, and
not
I
Bud
like the
Light.
taste. Dodgeball. Great movie.
If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball.
Hell yeah. Okay, well, we'll find out next week because he's not answering my text. He was supposed to let
But
me
you
call
said
him
you
now.
knew.
Well, I do know.
You've. Oh, but you want
don't
him
wanna
to
just-
do the big reveal.
Yeah, it'll be better coming from him.
No, okay, yeah, he's a showman. He knows it.
Fine.
He knows how to confess to auto urination.
And he could text me any moment and say call. So, and tell us all about it. So that was fun. Rim.
So he's essentially we're worried about stealing his thunder on a show he didn't even decide to show up for.
Rem has thunder to steal?
Yeah, there's no thunder there.
Like,
yeah, there's no thunder.
that man doesn't have static cling to steal. Put that down. I'm writing that down for you.
He has as much thunder as he has a chin.
Static cling.
Is that the throwback to the chin jokes?
Can be. We can start that again.
Oh man. I just have a like I was in a coma for what, like 2 years?
Yeah.
Like I just have a gap in my knowledge there. I just woke up from a coma and here I am back for a few episodes.
It's good that you do that. And I like that you lead, for example, for other comatose people to just
take a break,
it off. Yeah.
Take a hiatus.
Yeah, that's what we should really do. We should try and Patch Adams comatose people. Just like walk it off. I'd have never seen Patch Adams. I just assumed he tells people to walk it off in a clown.
He's more about laughing.
In a clown disguise because he doesn't want to reveal his true identity as Robin Williams.
Is that the one where he says IDG AFA?
No, it's
or
the reason
AR. I don't give a.
I don't know.
Flying rat's ass. For whatever
sure.
thing is.
That man has such a breadth of movies.
Yeah.
His
Yes,
daughter's name is Zelda.
Decades. Is it really? He must have been a big
literally
Nintendo
named
fan.
after the Nintendo character. Yeah. They played I think one of the last photos of them is of him alive is him and his daughter playing like each on their own DSs. The Zelda game.
Oh,
they're good. They're good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I got it on the
latest one where you actually play as Zelda. Oh no!
Oh, do you?
Yeah, you play as Zelda and you like summon tables and shit. I've heard. It's like Scribblenauts, I think.
Interesting.
Yeah, I haven't kept up.
Nintendo.
You're gonna have fun editing out the whatever the fuck that wall-mounted thing is.
Murder.
Oh yeah, we'll edit that out.
And then people will wonder what the heck we're talking about right now.
Yeah, come on.
Switch 2 is going to be as powerful as the PlayStation 3. 4?
I mean, listen,
really
I don't know if you guys want to get into video game talk, but like, there's a bunch of good games out there, right? And not only that, but like, we're past the stages of needing a powerful whatever machine tool to run games because they've gotten to the point where it's more about the art style, right? Like even like most of those games on Switch are just like fun, Like I play Mario Party all the time with the kids.
Mhm.
It's fun. It's just fun. Like and you're not sitting there going, "Oh, it needs more whatever HDR, ray tracing, whatever." It's like
Ray
no one
tracing,
fucking
huge
cares. Like,
racing,
yeah, the art style is
racing.
great. Like it's just fun. So I don't know. Obviously, there's stuff like say Red Dead Redemption 2. That I mean, it's a few years old now, but like
With the horse ball technology. Remember
still looks
that?
incredible. But
Is
yeah,
that there on the Switch?
yeah, I don't remember that. What was that? I don't even
The
know what
ball
that is.
technology?
No, yeah, I don't know what
Oh,
that is.
your horse's balls contract during winter times and when it's raining,
Oh,
like
on
real
Red
life.
Dead, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Red
yeah,
Dead
yeah. Oh,
Redemption.
they got everything. And, like
Everyone was just like, "Oh my god, on a hot summer's night,
that,
your
yeah.
horse's balls just like hang like fucking plums in a hammock."
Yeah.
But
But,
yeah, that's
yeah,
what
it's
I'm
like
talking. Whenever I refer to horse ball technology, just I want the archives and annals of
yes,
history to know
I
this
like
is
that
what
one.
I'm talking about.
That's the episode title. We already got it. Man, we're so efficient. We're like a few minutes in. We already got the show title.
Yeah, fuck Rem.
Mhm.
I was gonna say is the
We don't need this
monkey
guy.
wrench in us, but like Rem is like is like the tarred, confused pelican in the gears. You know what I mean? It's still making the jam. It's not, already jammed. It's a living jam that will just continue to. He's gonna listen back to this and just hate me, hate us.
He's he's just gonna start the show on a rant, like a 20-minute rant, like
Yeah,
correcting all the stupid shit that we've done. Oh, that's gonna be
let's try and
great.
get him to have a heart attack too. Like, hey, Rum, you're gonna want a monster when you sit down and listen to the playback on this
In,
episode. You're gonna want two monsters. Yeah.
intentionally edit the audio so it's just fucked up, like just the gains up, down, left, right,
Oh
everything.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
put like dead space, like jump scare audio
Just-
and into it.
Sounds like more work
oh
than
my
I'll
god.
do,
Oh my god.
but it would be fun.
I'm down.
Cody, you wanted to open a dialogue about Beast Coast versus Best Coast.
Oh, you wrote that down. I love you.
Yeah, and also you want to theorize the
Because-
existence of an elusive Bulf Coast.
Okay, so you kind of
Bulf goes-
prematurely ejaculated the entire punchline. that was for the back. That note was for the back room, Randy.
Oh,
That's how Randy would do that joke. A Cody original. Ray, how did you like? Ray had an exposure to that.
Perfect.
Holy
Nailed
fuck, that
it.
was like actual comedy. Like that was like Mother Nature. Like, oh my god, that was beautiful, Randy.
I can't believe you just kept going. Hey, why don't you just read the whole show notes word for word, Randy?
oh, okay.
What the fuck, bro?
Ray, SoCal.
Yep, that's
Oh.
where I'm at. Spoiler.
Randy,
That was-
Kendrick
that was-
versus Drake.
That was like some like late. That was like
It's
some like
still
late
going.
Norm Macdonald shtick. You know what I mean? Just the deadpan.
Oh
That's
yeah,
that's like
a good
late
Norm
SNL.
Macdonald. Yeah,
Norm Macdonald.
that's a good analogy. Oh
Must-
my god.
In the elusive Bulf Coast.
Well, this
Holy-
fucking episode's derailed.
Oh my god. No, it's perfect.
And that's a wrap.
You've made it perfect, right?
20 minutes done.
God,
See ya. We're,
that's like the
we're so
apex
good
of
at this.
comedy right there.
Oh.
So good.
Do you care to even start at the beginning, Cody?
No, the joke is perfect. Why would I kill the frog here? Randy, no, Randy, you attempt to kill the frog you spontaneously birthed.
Oh, you want me to attempt to kill it?
That's not what killing the frog.
You want segments? We've got segments. It's Thinking with Your Dickman.
All right.
Bulf Coast
You
in Alabama.
shit. You write in with questions and need advice, and we give it to you. So here we go. Dear TRDS, I find myself juggling several dating apps, each of which with its own promise of meaningful connections and unique features. The surplus of choice has left me uncertain about which app truly aligns with my relationship goals. Could you help me establish criteria to narrow down my options without overcomplicating the search for genuine connection? Sincerely, Jasmine in Denver, Colorado.
Like Jasmine is written. Go on, Ken.
There's a possibility.
Have we done this one?
No, I'm just saying. I feel like I've recognized that name and writer handle. Jasmine from Denver, Colorado.
You know,
go on. It could be a new question entirely.
So the other day, I actually, before hopping back on the show, was reminiscing about the show and stumbled across those Tinder conversations that I had. Do you remember that, Randy? Where I signed up for Tinder as a female.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about this, Cody?
No.
Okay, so what happened?
I feel like
was,
I need plausible deniability.
This was years ago. Instagram. I think it was Instagram. One of the whatever Snapchat. I don't know which one it was, but one of the apps came out with a filter that could change you from a man to a woman or woman to man. Right? Like just that was the filter when filters were actually starting to get kind of good. And so a coworker just said they were talking about it, and I was like, oh, like let me see. So they took a picture of me. I looked at it, and I was shocked. I looked like the spitting image of my mom. Like it was like they took a picture of my mom. The hair length, the hair color, everything. I was like, holy crap, that is insane. Got rid of the facial hair. So I just thought that was funny. So I took a picture of it to go show my mom and be like, hey, this is kind of funny, right? And then at some point, I think it might have even been around the time, the first co-host of Rim, Huel, when he was on. And I think Huel was like busting Rem's chops about going, busting Rem's chops about like going on Grindr or something. And I thought, I got this picture of me as a lady. Let me go on Tinder and see what happens. So I just signed up on Tinder as a lady with this picture.
Sure.
And it's a picture I took of someone's phone. You know what I mean? Like this is not a high quality photo. And I proceeded to just troll the living shit out of people.
Catfish.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And so that would be my advice. but
swap your gender and fuck with
so here's what you do. You swap the gender. You start seeing what the other people are saying and how to communicate with them. See what's successful, go behind enemy lines, if you will. And from there, you'll have a better understanding. Then you switch back once you spend, a few weeks or a month behind enemy lines. There's your real switcheroo. Good advice. It's sound advice.
Based.
Tried and true.
Gray knuckle wall.
I was gonna say okay, Cupid. That's where I met my wife.
Oh, so it worked, huh?
I went on one date, one single date on OkCupid. She set me on fire. Didn't I tell this on the show?
No, you got set on fire?
Yeah, awesome. It was wild. It was like my one OkCupid date. It was like,
and you're not even a stud man.
No, the one OkCupid was like this dominatrix lady, and she wanted to show off apparently, and I thought what I was getting like, an acupuncture like rub down of my forearm, but that was like some kind of alcohol that she just without warning. And I was just like, oh, that's my arm on fire. I'm looking at my arm on fire right now. Boner's gone. Boner. Tricky. I don't know.
I love this.
Anti-boners or negative boners exist, but it's just like, nope. It's gone. But yeah. And then no more OkCupid dates happened after that one.
Okay.
And I drove like 30 fucking in the snow. In the New York fucking snow slush. I like horrible.
I love it.
I risked my life. I got set on fire. Drove home, and that's like.
Did you know before
life
meeting
risky.
her that she was like that? Like,
Yes.
like, did she put dominatrix or something in the profile?
Yes.
I don't know how it
Yes.
works. I've never been on OkCupid.
That
Did she
wasn't the
give much
surprising thing.
details on that? Like, I'm just curious if it's like if she's like I specialize in something, or is it just
fire play?
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, fire play and knife play were her specialities.
And not okay. That sounds a little dangerous. The fire I can understand, like it can go up pretty fast, or like
Oh
but
yeah,
knife could be like
it can be the flash, like and it's gone.
Yeah.
If you do it right,
like dripping hot wax on you, maybe, which something like that. That's you went straight past the wax to the flame.
Good titles right there.
How did it end? Did you like run away ending, or like
alcohol, and then I just drove home in a hailstorm, and that's how it ended, Ray.
Drove home in a hailstorm.
Left hand on the wheel, right hand between your pants.
That sounds like a country song.
Just I don't even while driving.
Do hail in the car.
There you go, Jasmine.
Pass the wax to the flame. Yeah, pass the wax to the flame, Jasmine.
Yeah. And go behind enemy lines. All right, next up. Dear TRDS, planning my next vacation. What?
Poses a dominatrix.
Poses a dominatrix.
That's your profile. That's your catfishing profile.
There you go.
Right. Next. Yeah.
Planning my next vacation has become a conundrum due to the overwhelming number of travel destinations and accommodation options available online. I'm unsure whether to prioritize adventure, relaxation, or cultural exploration. What factors should I consider to help me choose a destination that balances all my interests? Sincerely, Jasper from San Francisco, California.
Okay. Here's what you do. Whatever like shit you had planned. I don't know. Maybe you were going to Venice. Maybe you're going to go to Brussels. Fuck that. Go to Dollywood. Fuck all that. Go to Dollywood because they've got some killer cinnamon bread and roller coasters. It's a Dollywood instead. That's what my vote is for. Cody votes for Dollywood. You don't need a passport to go to Dollywood.
I like it. I don't know if I can top that.
Have you been to Dollywood?
What do you think, Randy?
I
have not, but I want to go now. That was a good sales pitch. We should see if they want to sponsor the show.
Do you know what those geniuses do at the gift shop at Dollywood?
What?
After you make their purchases, instead of handing them back to you to like take through the entire park, they're like, "Would you like us to move this to the exit so you can just take it from there when you leave?"
See, it's
so fucking
next level,
dude. It's made like brains were used when Dollywood was conceived. No other fucking theme park has done that courtesy for me.
Yeah, and
what kind of gifts do they sell?
I blew my own fucking glass ornament. You can get any other like food takeout. You probably want to do that last on the list and just before they do their collection calls. But there are many wrought iron things you could also buy. Shirts, t-shirts, all that stuff, belt buckles, leather goods, definitely a good leather goods shop. Hats, very good. Fringe, a lot of fringe coats.
Industrious people, those Tennesseans.
Oh yeah, Smoky Mountains, fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I got engaged there.
How many other continents are there? Like 19. Fuck all 19.
27.
Go to the Smoky Mountains.
Anarchista.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Randy?
I was kind of near that.
I was gonna say get a phone book and look up a good old fashioned travel agent. That's what you need. AAA.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's one way to do it. I would say go to the Daytona 500 at Talladega.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, it was a great time. We loved it. We even got to see Rum drink his own piss.
Yeah.
Twice. He kept doing it.
We stole 9 golf carts twice.
We stole 9 golf carts.
Listening to Dirty White Boy by Foreigner while doing it.
Good
With
stuff.
some kind of like Japanese orchestral version.
Well,
That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
let's see here. I think that's all we're gonna do for thinking with your Dickman.
Why do we have so many?
Because they're
are
for
they like
next
Love
week.
writing in.
Yeah, people
they
love
just-
writing in. It's
okay, there's a queue.
yeah.
Yeah. We have
So
to
slow down.
trim them down. Yeah. There's just way too many people to write in. Can't get to all of them.
You should start
Boston,
euthanizing
Portland,
our
Minneapolis, Atlanta, Chicago, worldwide, baby.
We should do the Canadian thing.
Do we have anybody from
Just
Chechnya?
Start euthanizing.
Oh yeah, right there. Yep. Somebody from Chechnya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They love us over there.
Well, Cody, you
That's
want to
a
read
fact.
some copy?
I'll read some copy.
All right, let me find the song. Made a song for it. What did I do with it? Oh shit. I thought this would go smoother. Here we go.
Are you someone who thrives under pressure, enjoys high-stake challenges, and can juggle multiple tasks without breaking a sweat? If so, the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, invites you to consider a career at the air as an air traffic controller. Imagine orchestrating the movements of countless aircraft, ensuring the safety of millions of passengers daily while all maintaining the calm demeanor of a bomb squad technician defusing a live device. Let's be honest, this job isn't for the faint of heart. With the responsibility of guiding aircraft through the congested airspace, you'll experience stress levels that make a stockbroker's day look like a leisurely picnic. But if you can handle that, you'll be rewarded with a career that's as exhilarating as it is demanding. Plus, think of the bragging rights. You'll have a job that consistently ranks among the most stressful yet vital professions in the world. So if you're ready to swap your Monday 9 to 5 with a high-octane adventure, apply now and take control of the sky.
Yeah, use TRDS when you apply.
Oh my God. I
Tell
feel
them
like
Randy sing
I
it.
have like an impending like DEA hearing, and they're all gonna like splice together shit Randy makes me read on this show.
We have good lawyers. Very good lawyer.
We have the best lawyers.
Yeah. Best voiced lawyer, anyways.
I didn't know this was going to be in here, and like moments before the show, like the hour leading up, like I opened TikTok to just or something like that, or somebody sent me something, but like scrolled by something, and it was like one of the planes, landing and exploding in a ball of fire. What is even happening with these things? How is this? Like, how do
Here's
these
what we do.
guys?
Here's what we do. We treat these like NASCAR crash. Instead of going boo, we go like, yeah, more. We just wave a flag and pretend like we meant that to happen. And we just keep the cycle going. And then the next fireball, we go, woo. And then we all take a big old drink from our beer helmet. Beer helmet.
Ear helmet.
Beer helmet.
This helmet.
That we adopt the NASCAR Zen. We attributed we
Way of the road.
Yep.
Way of the road.
You know who didn't absorb any NASCAR Zen? You know who would be remiss to not have any NASCAR Zen?
No.
Just kidding.
Remiss. Oh man, you're clever, Cody.
Hey.
All right. Well, so what do you guys think about the FAA hiring, sponsoring the show?
Oh, are they here? Are they sponsoring the show?
They need some rebranding and damage control, and obviously, if that's what they're looking for, we're the place to be.
What level of
we can
rebranding?
spin anything.
Yeah. Did you see rebranding happen before that the FAA could use? I want to say like the original, not the.
Let's workshop that. Let's
rebrand
rebrand
the
the FAA.
Listen, remember the Sonic movie rebrand? They redid the face and it worked. And Ben Schwartz is a king now.
Yeah.
They need that type of rebrand. They need Ben Schwartz in air control towers.
They were just testing this whole time. There was no passengers on those planes. It was
it was just.
Oh wait, we're gonna get kicked off of
gerbils.
YouTube for this. Yeah,
all of those fucking planes were just full of gerbils.
Do you see those? Do you get those too, Cody? Where Rem will start. I know at least me and Randy like text us and be like, "Hey, look, this got taken off of YouTube for false information," and it would be like something we said 3.5 years ago that was not misinformation, but they would just flag it as such and just take it down. So yeah, basically anything we say here, it'll get flagged. But yeah, if they just rebrand and say it was testing. We were doing some controlled
it was
controlled
focus.
testing.
Yeah, say it was a focus group. We wanted to flip that plane and just see how people reacted. And,
and everyone freaked out.
Well.
Yeah, we're testing how the seat belts hold
people
up.
They'll freak out when
seat restraints. Yeah,
when you do a barrel roll on the tarmac, people still freak out about it.
Well, yeah, we were testing to see if the flight attendants could still serve snacks with the plane inverted, and we learned no, they can't.
No,
only way we can find out.
Done.
Had to do
testing
science.
Done.
Gravity still exists. When the
gravity now we might try and reduce the gravity by doing the barrel roll at an accelerated rate.
Ooh,
that might come next week.
You know what I mean? Convert 2 failures into a win. You know what I mean? As long as the failures
get even or get even worse.
Are even. You know what I mean? As long as you have an even number of failures, the customers will be right side up.
180 plus 180 equals 360.
Yeah, if they hit them 12 times, they're still going to be right side up. If you flip something 12 times upside down, it's
or this becomes the what do they call it? Like election time gas prices, where like summer they just jack up the gas prices, just double the gas prices, and then the election starts rolling around, and then they lower it back down to 50 cents more than it was, and everyone goes, "Oh my goodness, this is amazing! Like this president is so great at lowering the gas prices.
Yeah,
let's reelect
my
him."
reaction is like, "Oh my goodness, the Illuminati is on this button." That's you know what I mean? Like the Illuminati found the switch to put gas price. But yeah.
Well, but that's what they're doing with these. They're just like, let's just run a bunch of planes into the ground, and that way, you know what, we've we've got back to the mean, and therefore, in the future, if we have one here and there, no one's really going to care. We just had a whole bunch of them in like a month, so let's just that's what
I like that.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah, like they went so long without one.
Yeah,
like cool route in like science fiction that's not too far off, where it's just airships instead of airplanes. Like all aviation was like dirigibles and like zeppelins instead of airplanes. Like you can kind of see that in like Batman the animated series, where Gotham has police blimps and shit like that. We just transitioned to that timeline. Blimps are harder to crash.
Yeah, we need more blimps. All right,
but no zeppelins. Those are less similar, but less safe.
No zeppelins of the lead variety.
Yeah, no zeppelins.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to introduce this week's finalists for Dick of the Week. And here is our first nominee.
Did the pictures again, Cody. I think you like that.
I do. My simple brain loves that. Michigan judge sentences Walmart shoplifters to wash cars in the parking lot.
Are they topless?
Michigan Judge Jeffrey Clouthier is sentencing shoplifters to wash cars in a Walmart parking lot as a form of community service. Okay, weird. Clouthier believes the punishment will discourage theft and address who benefits from the clean cars. He expects 100 offenders to be ordered to wash cars in the coming months. Clouthier expressed surprise at the extent of retail thefts, noting they can come across Michigan beyond. What do you guys think about that?
I would say that it's been a tough couple of years. Sometimes when I'm scanning steaks, cover the barcode with my finger. Allegedly in Minecraft.
Work for you, man?
One time.
Allegedly in Minecraft.
I did it once.
I think that since my car's a little dirty, I'm going to go do some shopping in Michigan at the Walmart. Like, get a free car wash. I don't know. I think honestly, sometimes I think these judges, I'm like, it's actually not that bad. Like anybody can wash a car, right?
This isn't as long as it's not like in Alaska. Where was this again? Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty fucking cold.
It's cold right now, though. Yeah,
Fucking
that is
cold. Bro.
That's good. Well, you got to give
some. Go ahead.
Like just washing a car is really not that bad. Like
are you a hose
does
guy
it.
or like a hand chamois guy? That's the big differential here.
Well, here's
Randy,
my thing.
What's with the excited autism hand?
I was waxing on.
Oh,
waxing
you were doing
wax on, wax
okay, I
off.
thought your chamois hands were autism hands.
Well, so there's two thoughts. I like having a hose, doing the whole thing myself, and using the chamois to like dry it off. But if you're in a pinch and you go to the car wash that has the pressure sprayers, like at the drive-through car washes, normally they just kind of suck. That's just a fact. They're not that great.
I drove through my first one, like
I mean,
in 20 years, like maybe like
if that's all there is, that's all there is, right? Like sometimes you're like, this car's fucking nasty. That's fine. But like, if you want to actually make it clean, so the ones with the pressure sprayers, all you do is go straight to the soap. Don't do this rinsing and all this other shit first. It doesn't matter. Just go straight to the soap, like the tricolored soap or whatever you might have, and then go straight to the clear coat. Don't rinse. Straight to the clear coat. You can do the whole thing for a couple dollars.
Bug treatment spray.
Oh yeah, they have like 30 options.
Do you do that? Like I'm wondering,
it's
like
dumb. They don't do anything.
But bugs are like not alive anymore. We're like at the end game of like extinction, and like there's like 7 bugs alive left, and like 4 of them aren't interesting, and the other 3 are earthworms. And it's so fucking irritating. Because do you remember that? Like going on road trips and just killing a bunch of bugs with your dad driving?
Oh, yeah.
It would be a slaughterhouse in the fucking radiator grill.
Oh, dude, California, where I live in California, is agricultural capital of the world. Yeah, dude, bugs. It sounds like it's a hailstorm when you drive through it sometimes. Like in the summer.
So you still have your bugs.
Oh my goodness. Like it's nasty. Yeah. But okay, so going back to this though, like I think the judges are getting creative in a way that's like, all right, make them just do something, and for all I care, it's helping the random people that are coming through Walmart, right? And if it happens to be 15 degrees outside, then serves them right. Don't steal shit.
Yeah, plan your crimes in the warmer months.
Yeah, or
idiot.
Warmer climates.
Fucking idiot Michiganders.
If you don't want to deal with that, then yeah.
Are you a Youper? These are probably Youpers, right?
75 to 100 offenders. I just think of like, when I think of a car wash,
whose car is being washed?
I think of like the girls in bikinis, trying to attract people, because most people are like, yeah, I ain't driving through and paying you $20 to wash my car. You're probably gonna suck at it. And using like, if you use like a normal towel, if you're really picky, it scratches the paint. I mean, if you're gonna sell the car in a year anyway, who fucking cares anyway, right? But like that whole thing of like, all right, well, they're hot. I'm gonna go over there. They're using towels because fuck up my paint, but they're hot, so I get to look at them.
I never in for that. I want my car wash like spirit guide to look like Hank Hill. You know what I mean? Like I want that's the
Walter
spirit
White.
animal I want to come out. Not
damn it, Bobby.
Sorry, that's gonna come off as very sexist, but yeah, that's like I want the most heterosexual and Hank Hill propane salesman you got back there. And you can't surprise me.
Yeah, I like
to run my chemical car wash.
Well, I will say, when we did car washes in my early 20s, we would stand there in our swim trunks, but have those, like 2 foot tall by 3 foot wide signs, and you would just put it, just under your chest and above your knees, so it looked like you're essentially naked. And we'd be like, car wash, and people would honk, and at least you get a little bit of attention. Look like dude's naked. It's about as good as a guy can get when it comes to car washes. We don't have much else going for us. Women have it easy when they get car washing. It's either, you're forced by a judge to wash cars in a Walmart parking lot, or you're a hot lady in a bikini and you're successful at it. It's one or the other.
There's no in between.
It's literally
There's
one
no
of
in betweens.
Nope.
The binary. Back to life.
Universal too. Other planets,
Or it's a
only
machine.
2 choices. Other
Car washers. Car
Only
washers
2
have been
choices.
replaced by machines.
AI has
Yep.
replaced car washers.
Unless you're a hot female or criminal
or AI.
or AI. Yeah.
All right.
Southwest Airlines to slash 15% of corporate jobs in unprecedented move to cut costs. Southwest Airlines said Monday that is cutting about 15% of corporate jobs, about 1,750 people. A move CEO called unprecedented as the company scrambles to cut costs. Cut costs, cut costs, cut costs. Stop saying cut costs.
I
Unprecedented.
hate Southwest so much right now. You guys know we used to get like
lives on an island.
we used to get like the $29, $39, then $49 flights from Southwest, even like $79 all the time.
Yeah, I remember.
Up until pretty recently.
Yeah, it was like bus fare almost.
Oh yeah, it was like that was great. Even like kind of last minute, 150 sometimes, stuff like that. So this last week, I was like, all right, well, I got to travel. I don't, I get it's got to be last minute. And seriously, the flights were like between 325 to 400 round trip. No, sorry, one way. They're talking almost $700 round trip in the same state.
Oh,
Jesus.
oh.
I'm like, why the fuck would I do that? And Southwest's not even like nice. That's not there's apparently they have assigned seating now or something. I don't even know. I avoid them because I'm like, I'd rather fly the other airlines. Like, why would I spend that much for like $1 a mile in an airplane? Like, why am I? No, Southwest is terrible. And I'm going to use this moment to also go back to earlier when they were talking about the who was that? Like Jolene or somebody that wrote in for traveling. Hotels.com. You fucking suck now. You're absolute trash. Used to the one key cache is insanely useless. You can spend like $1,000 and they're like, we're going to give you $2.48 in one key cache. It used to be every 10 nights you stayed somewhere.
Room, yeah.
You get a free room at the average of the 10 nights cost. That's like, call it 10%, right? Now it's like you spend $1,000 to give you like $3. I'm like, that's nothing. That's literally nothing. Like, fuck you guys. I hate you. What? You suck. That's all. I just want to rant.
I think they got bought.
Yeah, they did some. Yeah, it's Expedia and what's the Verbo now? And like, yeah, fuck you guys. Useless. I don't want to use them anymore. They're terrible.
Get a phone book and get a good old fashioned travel agent, Ray.
And whoever bought them, because that was a couple of years ago, I think now, must have bought Southwest because they were on the same shit path too. They're all terrible.
Yeah, fuck you for cutting jobs, man. I need those jobs.
I don't know. What do you guys think about Southwest?
I like that they give fat people.
Used to be my go-to. As I remember, for family vacations, that used to be my go-to to get to like from New York to Florida, because it was, as you said, like something stupid like $59. I had to move a family of 5, but you all have to like wear like backpacks in the seat because it's fucking Southwest.
But they're not like Spirit. They're not like shitty. It's just not nice. But right? Like you get the chance to sit there.
Shoestring budget, I believe.
Yeah.
It works. It's just the shoestring.
Well, when I was doing like 1 and 2 hour flights, or even 3, like sometimes when you're like, yeah, for $100, like that's fine, right? Like I can't drive there that cheap. Saying.
Yeah.
I don't know, what do you think, Randy?
I like Southwest because they give you a free fat seat. As long as you book 2 ahead of time and then tell them at the gate, they'll refund it.
You have to like prove that you're a certain weight or girth.
No, usually they just give it to me if I show up.
I wonder if I could do that. Just be like, I need the.
You're the type of fucker that shits in the handicap stall, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, me? No.
Both of you.
Well,
Yes.
I mean, if there's nothing else, I don't give. Or if there's like,
There's always at least something else. That's why it's called a handicap stall.
no,
You
not
bastard,
always.
you tried
Not
worming
always.
out of that with semantics.
No, or like if
There's
you
nothing
walk in
else.
and there's like no one in the whole place and it's the first one, I'm like,
But as soon as you're like,
know what?
you're halfway through your cut, halfway through your first pinch, there's
No.
fucking somebody in a wheelchair that
I do it all the
comes,
time.
and it's not the good wheelchair, it's the Stephen Hawking wheelchair that comes up on. You know what I mean?
Stephen
I
Hawking
have,
wheelchair.
dude, it happens in New York and Boston. It's so fucking irritating.
Oh,
Yeah, I've
because
never had that
because
happen.
they're all family too. Because any gender of Stephen Hawking can walk in on you. Because it's, you know what I mean. Like I only had to worry about male Stephen Hawkings, but because they're all family style in like Boston, any gender of Stephen Hawking could walk in on me using their toilet handicappy bowl.
that would be petrifying.
It was bad. I can recall the name.
I've never-
the cripple in our class. Say
I've never been in the middle of my business in a handicap stall and had someone want to use it. That was
you're a lucky
handicapped.
man. You're a lucky man, and I hope that keeps up for the remainder of your life. And
Me
I
too.
also hope
Me too.
all of your children never
Yeah,
experience.
I appreciate that. Yeah,
The
and I will
wheelie
say,
knocker.
I don't go out of my way. That's messed up. But like sometimes it's like, dude, okay, so say you're on like a 45-minute layover between two planes and they're boarding in
Yep.
10 minutes and it's like, I gotta go.
Are
You
do
know,
not shit
just-
on planes? Just too much of an health risk.
Yeah, I guess I guess you could. It's just
You're damned if you do. You're damned if you don't. You are either shitting on a plane or you're shitting on an airport.
Well, listen, there's no handicapped restrooms on the airplane. So either way, you'd be, you could have a handicapped person trying to use it while you're in that one too.
Ever tell you
Food
guys
for
about
thought.
my old roommate with spina bifida?
No,
Vaguely, but
maybe.
go on.
Yeah, he very pro handicap, obviously, but super flexible too. I came home one night for a date to take a shower, and he had his Apple speaker playing Lady Gaga really loud, and he was in the bathroom with his feet up behind his head, shaving his balls.
Oh,
And I ran to the basement and started the dryer with some shoes in it so that maybe he would hear that I was there. And he didn't. So then I left
Lady
through the
Gaga's loud,
garage.
man.
What the fuck am I talking about?
Your spinal bifida ball shaving colleague.
Yeah, he's not a fucking colleague. He's a colonizer.
I don't know if I should say this, but I dated a girl who said that one of her previous boyfriends, this is like in high school, but he could, and I don't know, I can't remember how it came up, but like she said that he could actually suck his own dick. Like he could reach it.
Oh.
And all I could think was,
Some people out there have the gift.
yeah, like I mean, good, props on your flexibility, man. But yeah, I don't know if I would ever even try that, even if I knew I was flexible enough.
The lot,
like,
okay,
right?
I don't want to sound too enlightened. I'm using famed internet celebrity Aaron Hansen. No, Danny, one of the Game Grumps. Danny.
I don't know.
Danny.
Sorry.
He fucking hurt himself doing that trick.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did. He hurt himself twice doing that trick.
Twice.
And the argument is, yeah, twice in high
Only
school.
once.
Yeah,
Oh,
neck
my
brace both
goodness.
times. And then the thing is, yeah, neck brace both times. And the thing is, he's when questioned is like, isn't that
Oh, my
quote unquote gay? He's just like, no, you don't think of giving yourself
asexual.
a handy. Every time you go and pinch your inch, you're like, oh, I'm not getting a gay hand job right now. So like, you know what I mean?
Okay. I didn't think of it that way. I'm
apparently
not
that's their
changing my
defense.
mind.
That's not my defense. I can't do it. I'm not so lucky.
Yeah, I would. No, nope. I'm good.
No.
I'm
Like,
solid.
I'd rather someone else
we
does
like
it.
outsource that to China. No, but It's just, I can't. Yeah.
Okay.
Them out there have the gift.
Outsource that to China. I like it.
There's one story left, and I can play the bumper.
Alleged human I have a frog in my throat, gentlemen. Alleged human smugglers in Canada take to TikTok to promise 100% safe border crossings report. Oh, we have coyotes north of our borders too now. This is fun. Advertisements promoting illegal immigration across the northern U.S. border with Canada have reportedly been spotted on social media. The advertisements promised safe passage into the U.S. from Canada with the so-called northern coyotes. I just called that.
Yeah.
Oh! Asking prospective customers to direct message them to discuss fees according to a new report. Wow, we're in some fucking new timeline where we have northern coyotes. We can't call them coyotes. Call them moose.
You can call
what do
them
we call them?
coyotes.
Mooses?
Coyotes. I'm done. I'm playing the.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
After much deliberation,
Yep.
incredibly
Right.
handsome expert judges have come to the consensus that
Oh,
this
too bad.
week's Dick of the Week
How
award
do you
goes
sneak
to
a bunch of Americans into Canada?
Coyotes.
What do you do? What do
I don't know how to-
what
I can't
does
say it.
Canada need so bad from America that we can just
From
provide?
America?
Yeah,
Warmth?
Yeah.
orange juice. They like our orange juice. I've heard.
Who
I
are
think
we
I've said
picking?
this before, but I was in
Ray.
Toronto one time and we
Ray, for that
literally
shit joke.
Oh, okay.
yeah. I was in Toronto one time. We literally went to a restaurant and said, what's your best Canadian meal? And they said hamburger and fries. And we're like, fuck you. That's American. You know, like fuck Canada.
Poutine. Have you
like-
heard poutine?
Yeah, they didn't say poutine.
That's weird. They didn't say that. You know what? Where you said
Right?
Toronto, right?
Yeah, it was Toronto, which is
Yeah, that's America Junior. You want to go to Quebec and be like, "What's your most Canadian meal?" And they'd be like poutine. It'll be like poutine and the blackest coffee.
Poutine and the black. Coffee.
It's coffee.
so I vote for Southwest because they're the worst now.
Let's see. Now.
We might have to drop them and hotels.com as sponsors.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
was
said
gonna
I
say. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. We got the FAA. We don't need them. We got Toro. We've been killing it with sponsors.
Yeah. We have more sponsors than we know what to do with.
Like thinking with your dickman.
Yeah.
All right, we're bringing back an oldie just because I wanted to play the bumper.
AI without context.
Hi, welcome back. Glad you could join me today. Today I thought we'd do a fantastic little painting, maybe it's deep in the woods and it's very dark and misty, and I think you'll enjoy it, Evan.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I see you've played Knifey Spoony before.
Brett screwed Brett.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Bruh.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah!
That's a good number.
AI
Pretty good.
without context.
That's all.
All right, this is the segment where I pulled episode 37 balls per second. And I got the top 20 best quotes, and then I narrowed it down to like 10, and I have a British guy read it to music. Here we go.
But now there is
I would
context.
much rather have my reputation ruined and have the millions of dollars. It sucks that Huel's dead now. Oh, I was going to say like a blister or something like that. That's a real pussy way to go. I'm probably next because I think we live very similar lifestyle. I was very drunk, and as I edited it, I did not remember most of what I said to you. Facebook's trash. Fucking trash. Fuck Facebook and fuck Twitter and fuck everything.
That sounds
I
like
wish
Ram.
you were like more Asian, because the fusion of the food would probably be incredible. And then right after that, he said, fuck you. And so I said that Austin Power is like the F you, F me, like you F me. I mean, I would say Rem. It takes a racist to know a racist. I mean, come on. If you can spot all these racists, God damn it. God damn it. With podcast, I don't know what's the point. Dopamine hits. They want those Twitter dopamine hits, man. Yeah. It's like, oh, I think we should save all the refugees. Oh, there's 50 likes. Oh, I feel so important. Now. Yeah. No, shut up.
Weird show.
The only thing you can control in this life is your attitude.
And then it ends just abruptly. Man, I fucking edited that badly.
Abruptly is a cool way to end things.
You know, there's a thing in our software editing. What's it called? There's one of these.
Fade out. Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, fade out. It's,
I remember doing that.
You know, if you ever need advice from someone who's a master bumper maker.
Talladega.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, head to Daytona at Talladega by way of Darlington Motor Speedway.
.com.
.com.
.com.org.
.gov.
No, don't .gov it. Don't .gov it. Sorry, I take that back. We're going to get.
Sorry, Doge.
Doge just going to be up our ass.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we don't.
My bad.
We don't need that. Those 25-year-olds
Yeah.
fighting with the Kia Soul fucking hamsters.
We do not spend money efficiently on the Rich Dickman show. Oh my God, we get
So much
the
money on
production-
pyro, and nobody even sees it.
if people knew the millions we spend every episode from our benefactor, Mr. Rich Dickman, and they get this production quality, if they knew it was millions per episode, oh man, they'd shut us down so fast.
Yeah.
Good thing no one knows that. Ooh,
Oh yeah.
close call.
So you fellas want to do some What Would Jesus draw?
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you love art?
OMG, I love art.
Whatever gets more bumpers.
Chat GPT.
It's my favorite.
Oh my God, I love AI.
Do you love Jesus?
OMG, I love our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Then boy, have we got a segment for you.
What would Jesus draw?
Nice edit.
Yeah, we changed the name because I bought the domain and then I tried to sell it to the Saudis. Okay, so let me share my screen.
Jesus website.
I
remember that shit.
Okay, can you guys see this?
Yeah.
What? Why are you laughing?
Just laughing at her silly art.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay. All right. So Jesus AI art. We put Jesus in funny situations.
Wait,
what?
Hold on. So I know what you're doing with that. What was it? What did I say? Was it my deeds or something like that? But what's this dolphin shit that you got on there?
That was
Where the
for
fuck did
Rim.
that come from?
That was for
Rim
Rim.
likes
He's into that now.
Yeah.
F-
It didn't really get the
FMTD?
anthropomorphic. It didn't get that.
Oh. Weird how it can walk like that.
Yeah.
Can we scroll through your history? I think this is important. This is like scrolling through your.
Ray, what the fuck are you at? Don't.
Oh my God! What? No, sorry. You got to go a little bit slower and explain. So, what's this?
No, he doesn't.
Bank of screens.
Oh, that's my
This is-
friend's room.
Okay, what's the next one? What was the
That was
prompt for the
cover
next-
art.
what's- For what? Bring
For-
in
yeah, it didn't
at
work
one
out.
end of the conference table. and one
Yeah,
at
it was
the other
Cody,
end.
you're fired. Okay.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
All right, that's as far as I'm
cover art.
going.
All right. The rest of them are all graphic.
Yeah, well, we got nipples last night with Jesus, or last time with Jesus. So,
Well, you're right. We did.
oh, we didn't even talk
Without
about
saying it.
Kendrick and Drake, did we?
No.
Oh, oh well.
Well, that can be your prompt.
Jesus. Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
Jesus having a rap battle.
Yeah, Jesus at the halftime show or something.
Or Jesus at the halftime show. I love it.
Well, what did we have planned? Like, what was the? Is there a prompt that we already have? I don't know how this works. I'm still new to this. This is
Well, who won
third time
last
starting.
week? I don't remember. I think
Oh, me. I win every time I've been here.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
so was your prompt going to
shouldn't
be
have said that.
Jesus X Kendrick?
Wait, so how's that? You just figure out like do you have to give like certain criteria, like
Hey, you feed Randy a description in English, and then it turns into
Yeah, well, so you give us a theme because you won last week, and then each of us go through and do a random piece of art based on that theme. Like last week was a casino, so it can be a pretty basic theme.
Okay, all right. So yeah, because you almost want to have it like a little bit basic, right? So that you guys get to add the creativity.
Yeah.
So wait, I'm sorry. What am I supposed to do?
theme.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to come up
Just
with
the
a theme.
general scene?
Yeah,
whatever.
like
So
a general
so you
theme
can
that
do,
will
like,
follow.
Jesus crashing fucking airplanes into the tarmac.
Okay. So then let's do um can I just say Jesus and Valentine's Day? Because we just had Valentine's Day.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, Cody, you want to go first?
Yeah.
You think after all this time? Or I can go
actually
first.
Don't know too much about the genesis of Valentine's Day. But
Or
what?
I mean, yesterday. I mean, not to peel back the curtain too much. But yesterday was what, President's Day? How about maybe Jesus celebrating President's Day?
Oh yeah, I got a good one.
Go ahead.
Selling
let's do that.
furniture to dwarves. How do you spell dwarves?
Dwarves?
Yeah.
DWAR.
I don't know what just happened.
Press the pornography button. Oh, Randall.
Okay, furniture.
DW.
Never mind. I'm not gonna go with that. To
just type midgets. You can spell that.
I was trying to be politically correct.
What? I know, but your vocabulary or your grammar is not vocabulary.
You rolled your Dungeons and Dragons check and it failed. You needed like a 4 to do that, and you hit a 2.
Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ of Nazareth, selling furniture to midgets at the best President's Day sale. All right. So now.
All right. Well,
Oh, it's pretty quick.
Where's the midgets?
that furniture is just tables, and if they don't buy it, he's gonna flip it right at them. just straight up, like, oh, you don't want to buy this? Whoosh!
You guys want to see this one crazy party trick I have? Oh, there it goes.
I'm thinking this one. Closest we've got.
Yeah.
All right. So now who's next?
I go. Ready, Randy? Jesus Christ of Nazareth selling a beige-colored Toyota Camry with at a President's Day used car sale. And then can we also add with a necktie that's too short to Jesus? That's probably not the best place to add it at the end, but I try.
We were kind of on the same path there, Cody.
Like
what was going to happen?
Okay. Yeah, this shit. You can pick one of these if you want.
I kind of love this one.
Yeah, that one. That's like a Seinfeld still. That's
but
wild.
the hand is fucking fucked.
Yeah. Well, he's handing the keys, the tiny gun-shaped keys.
Okay. What you got, Ray?
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Selling a used Kia Soul. See, this is what we were like on the same path here. Do the Kia hamsters.
I was just about to say, why do I feel like Kia vehicles smell like wood chips? And I guess it's the hamsters. Guess it's literally the
That's a good. Yeah, on President's Day sale.
great minds think alike.
Do you want the wood chips?
With wood chips. Wait, yeah, might as well. You know, I like that. Let's do it.
What happened? This thing's going really surprisingly fast tonight. I wonder if I'm paying for something extra. Oh wow,
These are pretty good.
He's
just looking a little like Hagrid from Harry Potter.
You know what though? Yeah, that one. The wood chips are a little reminiscent of him like having smashed the cross to pieces. Not gonna lie. There might be some symbolism there. Sorry,
Jesus smashed the cross.
Boondock saying some symbology. There's some symbology there.
Like 1, 2, 3, or 4.
So I think the yellow, you have to have the Kia Soul yellow, and the one on the bottom left looks to me the most realistic, but the one on the top right looks like the coolest Kia.
Can I
should change
admit
the
something
prompts.
to you guys?
They didn't get the hamsters.
Oh, I didn't get the
Younger man.
hamster.
I suffered a T-bone in New York. The rental I got was a yellow Kia Soul.
Oh yeah, you fucked in that, didn't you?
Yeah, I accepted it as penance. I'm like, I understand I fucked up, Lord.
If you put that in quotes, does that change it? The Kia hamsters, like Google? I don't know if that's how that search works.
I can try it.
It's almost like giving me a second chance at it. If
You're
it
allowed
does
to.
something different.
I love it. What the fuck is that shit? Alvin.
What is this? Okay, this one's the best, I think.
Yeah, the top left.
See, even says Kia hamsters.
Hamsters.
The Kia hamsters. What is he doing? The hands are so weird. And that doesn't really look like Jesus. That looks like
It doesn't look like wood chips either. That looks just like a body, like a pile of mulched body.
Oh,
did
my goodness.
I put out today?
No.
Really? That's impressive.
Mulch fire.
Did you start the mulch fire?
No, the mulch fires start themselves. That's why they're called mulch fire.
I mean, sometimes they don't start themselves.
All right. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing. I can figure out how.
I like it. We're geniuses. Genii.
That's us, geniuses and brainiacs. I'm tired.
Yeah, I didn't sign up for this.
It was Randy. It was Randy crowbarring an extra segment into the shit.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
He should chop his head off.
What are we supposed to do now? Vote on him?
Yeah.
I'm sharing a screen.
How did the stream go?
I
Tell us
put
your
it
stream
into
watching
the
experience.
live show chat, and I'm getting the last one now.
Ew.
And we're going to take live listener feedback. They're voting. The votes are coming in by the thousands. Oh my goodness. 100,000 so far. Live.
Wow, yep.
And it's really skewing towards Cody right now because of that smile of Jesus on Jesus's face.
It's like so cheesy.
I would never. Would you buy a car off of like somebody with Jesus hair and beard? I don't think I could. I don't think I ever could.
I think I have before.
Oh my goodness, what's the name? I can't think of it. Hold on. That looks like
his name is like Rex or Rod or something like that.
No. Dude. You guys are gonna laugh. Cody's, that looks like TJ Miller as Jesus.
Yeah.
Does it not? It
Yeah,
totally looks
it
like
does.
him.
Yeah,
Like,
nailed it.
it's the eyes and the nose and the cheekbones and like the.
It's calling in a bomb threat now.
That's a tiny pistol he's holding. He's like, here, call a bomb threat.
That's funny. That's good. That's good. I like it.
Remember that when that was just a thing that happened on 90s dramas? I remember even happening like Seinfeld. Where like George Costanza was like, Jerry, call in a bomb threat for me at Yankee Stadium. You remember that?
Yeah,
Because
it used
George
to be
was
like
sleeping under the desk.
yeah, like the joke, if you will, that you could just get away with it.
You very much
Can't
cannot
do that nowadays. You got Star 89 or whatever the fuck it is.
I mean, and Cody, now that you said that, the DEA is definitely coming after you because you weren't even prompted to say that one. Whew.
No, that wasn't on the teleprompter. Randy didn't have that down for me.
So my vote though is as much as I would like to win 3 in a row, I think Cody's is
Yeah. I
that's a
want
pretty
to
good one.
win.
That's a pretty good one. The what do you call it? Like it's not the exposure, the
Browns?
no, the depth. Like he's in focus, everything else is not in focus.
Oh, okay.
You can't quite tell what else is going on around him. It didn't quite capture the was it Toyota Camry?
Business. He's
But
moving,
like
just moving.
that is the epitome of used car salesman Jesus right
Yep.
there.
Forced smile.
That is it. That spitting image. Perfect.
Love it.
The next week, Cody, come prepared with a theme.
Next week.
Or whenever.
I mean,
Wasn't
Randy,
I supposed
yours
to watch
is
like a thing on Netflix?
oh yeah.
Mine's terrible.
Did you?
Oh, yes. Love is Blind. I totally watched it. Did you, Cody?
Oh, I just said I didn't.
You know what we should do? They just came out with the new season 4 days ago. Or we don't know when this is being reported, but they just came out on Valentine's Day. We could watch the new season.
Lovely.
I watched the episode 1 of season 3. Oh my
Season
God.
3, I picked it for a reason because there's some really, really good stuff at the end. Like really good. But wait, sorry. What did you say, Cody? You did or did not watch it?
Did not.
Okay. Well, then maybe just watch season 8. We can start with season 8. I'm telling you. Oh, that season 3 though is like, oh, it's so good. It's so good. I don't know how to describe it without giving everything away, but it starts just for what it's worth. It's so entertaining. It's garbage TV, right? So long and short of it is slow burn. In the beginning, they got to set everything up. You're dating a bunch of people, right? That's how it works. And then after that, they finally pick somebody, propose to them, and then they get 4 weeks in the real world together, having never seen each other before. And in 4 weeks, they get married, or not. And that's the part where like it takes you have to. It's not a grind. There's definitely some fun stuff, interesting stuff going on in the first couple episodes, but the first couple are a little bit of a slow burn in that like they set everything up to then put them in the real world, and my goodness, these people are insane. Oh, it's great.
Hard.
It's so good. I'm telling you, it's so fun. You guys will like it.
Okay. Yeah,
I still think stick to
enjoyed the
season
first
3 though.
episode.
What's your 15-second synopsis, Randy?
Nick Lachey sucks. Fuck that guy.
Good.
But everything else was good. The drama built. I hated how they ended the episode with like
Always.
Oh fuck, and I'm like, come on. That left me wanting more. So there we go.
That's how they always do
it's
it.
supposed to be leaving you wanting more, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Trust me, when you get to the later episodes, you're going to be like, does it have to end? Yeah, it's good. It's good. Good stuff.
So I had 2 potential segments, but we don't have to do those.
No, we're done. Randy, you silly man.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, we don't have Rem here. We don't have to fucking do Rem things.
You don't have to stretch our ball sacks for this. What are you thinking?
I thought there was some. So Cody, earlier you said, was it horse ball sack technology?
Yeah, from Red Dead Redemption.
I thought, is there some Bulf sack technology.
Sorry, you cut out there. What sack?
Bulf's
Bulf Coast sack.
There might be a joke somewhere in there. I'm not quite sure how to piece it together, but there might be one in there somewhere.
Bulf Coast. America.
I love that.
Florida's the nutsack of
Piece
America.
it together. Oh, at our, I was at a local brewery with one of my good friends around Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
And we ran into this guy. So my really good friend of mine, he's lived in a lot of places,
right,
all over the country, and we end up at little like outdoor right on the Sacramento River, little brewery, and you got the little fire pits there. And my friend says to this guy, like, because they're chatting, and he's like, "Sound like you're like say like from whatever state he thought." And this guy's
tried
like,
doing, yeah, okay,
yeah, tried to guess. They're like, "Nope, we're from Florida." Well, little do they know, my friends lived in Florida, so he starts telling them like places in Florida, and they're like blown away, like, "What? And like, how do you know this much about Florida?" Almost more than them, and it's like, "Well, I've lived there." All this guy is saying, this is the height of his conversation. Florida is like the penis of the United States, and if you look at it, it's like peeing on Cuba. And that was about as intellectual as that guy got, which was, yeah. Anyway,
I feel like we're not walking around real people anymore. Like some of us are real, like everyone here and listening to the show. Like there's people out there that are just like NPCs.
Yeah. They're the Men in Black. You peel the face open, it's the little tiny dude in the head. Little alien, yeah.
But even less special than that. Like,
less.
There's just another dude, like there's another like robot driving that robot, and there's a tiny dude in that one's head,
like Russian nesting dolls.
Yeah, all the way back.
There's an episode title there somewhere. Robot nesting dolls.
We got one. We got a good.
Yeah, we
got
got
a lot of good episode titles. I just don't remember any of them.
We can also theorize the existence of an elusive third. Bulf Coast.
Bulf Coast.
I nailed it again.
A+. You're a champion, Randy.
No, you can't do the thumb up. You have to do the thumb sideways.
Oh, look, now it's doing a thing on the thing.
Did it? None of you did that?
It did one. Yeah, it did one. That was funny. Who's supposed to say we're going to bring this baby home?
Randy.
Oh, let's bring this baby home. Now, Cody, you do what Rim does.
Boosh, what does Rim do?
He says,
panicking.
Thank you for listening, everybody.
Thank you for listening, everybody. That's our show for this week. Remsen wasn't here. We tried our fucking best. If you don't like this, you don't deserve us when we're otherwise. But thank you for joining us, being here. I'm Cody. That's Randy. That's Ray. There's no Rem. We're reminiscing about Rem and eclipsing his NASCAR Daytona 500 knowledge because we were actually there. We have firsthand accounts of everything that happened that day. He doesn't.
All the rain delays.
We win.
We were there.
We were there. We felt the heat of the meat on our faces. Let's get to take us home, Randy. Get us out of here.
All right. You can follow Cody McCann on Twitter at Cody McCann.
CDY, MCCANN.
You can follow me at Randall Dickman, I think. You can follow Ray if you want. I think. I don't know.
Maybe. Who knows? We all know it.
We're all thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm still on Twitter, but everyone else is on X. Something like that.
Yeah. Oh, and everyone go use Grok 3. It's supposed to be pretty good. Good night.
Goodbye.
Yeah. That's a banger of a show.
That was.
I mean, honestly, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but probably the best in all of TRDS history.
It's up there.
Yeah.
The Bulf Ghost really. I still don't know what I did there.
That's yours. That's your joke now. I've given that up. I understand. When the words have a new master, they have a new master now. You were that master, Randy. You enjoy those. That is your joke now. You get to use that.
I'm excited. Honored.
Hey everyone, and welcome back. Ready for another deep dive.
Oh, I'm ready. Always up for a good deep dive.
We've got some seriously strange headline to unpack today. Seriously, like I don't even know where to start.
Buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride.
But that's kind of the point, right? We take these seemingly random news stories and
and by the end,
we find these...
we connect the dots.
Yeah, these weird connections. We've got NASCAR's weird history, some FAA stuff, which, yeah, a judge who really loves car washes, apparently. And, well... let's just say one of us might have taken a dare a little too far.
Oh, boy. This I got to hear.
Oh, you will. You will. But first...
NASCAR, right. Let's start with NASCAR.
Okay, so picture this. It's the Daytona 500, the big one.
The granddaddy of them all.
The stands are packed. Engines are roaring. You can smell the hot dog. And,
That's sauerkraut.
oh, maybe. And behind the wheel of the pace car...
Don't tell me.
the President of the United States.
You're kidding. Seriously.
Seriously.
Wow. Talk about a far cry from NASCAR's, shall we say, humble beginnings.
Right. Like, how did we get here?
Well, you got to go back to Prohibition. Bootleggers, souped up cars, outrunning the feds.
Wait, so like a bunch of guys running moonshine just...
Basically invented a sport?
That's insane.
Pretty much. They were modifying their cars to handle those rough back roads. You know, got to keep that precious cargo safe.
So basically, we can thank a bunch of rebels for one of America's biggest sports.
It's a funny thought, isn't it?
It really is. Like, how did that even happen? What had to change for that to even be possible?
It's a fascinating question. I mean, from anti-establishment activities to like a mainstream corporate-sponsored sport. That's quite the transformation.
Talk about the American dream, right?
Speaking of organizations that have been making headlines,
Uh-oh.
let's talk about the FAA.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those headlines. Not exactly competence-inspiring.
No, not at all. There's been a real spike in airline incidents lately, near collisions, runway incursions. It's got people a little freaked out about flying.
Yeah, I have to admit, even I'm a little nervous after seeing those, especially after what airlines are charging for last-minute flights these days. Like, is flying even worth it anymore?
Right. Maybe we should all just start driving everywhere.
Back to those back roads, huh?
Well, maybe not. But seriously, what's going on with the FAA? They're the ones supposed to keep air travel safe. And with all these incidents, it's like, what are they even doing?
So what, should they just blame it on, like, gerbils chewing through wires or something?
Tempting, but probably not the best strategy.
Yeah, probably not. But seriously, how do they even fix this? Like, how do you regain public trust after, a string of failures like this?
Transparency. That's got to be key, right? Acknowledge the problems, be upfront about how you're going to fix them.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done.
Oh, absolutely. Speaking of accountability, this next story is a bit lighter. It's about a judge in Michigan who's taking a unique approach to sentencing.
Unique how? Like, what, is he sentencing people to, like, write haikus or something?
Close. He's making shoplifters wash cars.
He's what?
Yeah, he's having them wash cars in the Walmart parking lot where the crimes took place.
Wait, is this, like, genius or is this cruel? I can't decide.
Right. It's definitely creative. He says it discourages theft and, provides a service to the community.
Okay, I kind of love it. It's like making amends, right?
It definitely makes you think about, like, different approaches to justice, like, what's the goal here? Punishment. Rehabilitation.
Yeah, it's not just about an eye for an eye. Speaking of seeing things differently, you guys remember that story I mentioned earlier? The personal one.
Oh, yeah, you can't just drop that and not tell us.
I'm getting there. Brace yourselves. I drank my own urine.
You what?
You heard me. And no, it wasn't for survival or anything like that.
Oh, this could be good.
Oh, it is. But that's a story for part 2.
You're killing me with the suspense.
That's the plan.
All right, fine. But while we wait, I got to ask, was it a dare? Some weird health thing? Or maybe, a tribute to the president of the Daytona 500?
Good guesses. But you'll have to wait to find out.
Fine, but I'm holding you to that. See you all in part 2.
Welcome back to the deep dive. Hope you're ready for more because we've got some seriously weird news to unpack.
Seriously weird. I still can't believe that.
Yeah, I know, right?
That story you told.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Oh, good, because I need answers.
You will. But before we revisit that story, you were going to tell us about a car wash incident, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, car wash wasn't quite as shocking as, that, but definitely memorable.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Hit me with it.
Okay, so picture this. Early 20s, we're doing a car wash fundraiser, for a local charity. And to attract customers, we had to get a little creative. Let's just say that.
Creative, huh? I feel like I know where this is going. Fundraisers, you got to do what you got to do.
Exactly. Generate some buzz, So anyway, we were washing cars, having a good time, and then bam.
Oh no, what happened?
I pick up the pressure washer and, well, let's just say I underestimated the force of that thing.
Oh, did you blast someone by heart? Or worse, someone's grandma?
Thankfully, no grandmas were harmed in this story, but I did manage to soak myself, head to toe. Not exactly my most glamorous moment.
I bet. But hey, at least you were committed to the cause, right?
Committed and drenched.
That's dedication. Okay, so speaking of commitment, let's circle back to that story. The one where
Oh yeah, the pee story. We're all waiting.
Okay, deep breaths. Here goes. It all started with a dare. A stupid, ridiculous dare.
I knew it. Had to be a dare.
Yeah, you know who it was.
Let me guess.
Rem.
Oh, of course it was Rem.
So we're at this bar, a few drinks in, and the conversation turns to, well, weird things, people have eaten drunk, whatever.
Okay, I can see where this is going.
Yeah. And then, boom, Rem dares me to drink my own pee.
Oh, Rem.
I know, right?
And you being young couldn't resist.
Exactly. I mean, I knew it was a terrible idea, but something just snapped. Maybe it was the tequila, maybe it was Rem. But yeah, I did it. I drank my own pee.
I still can't believe you actually did it. So, how?
Let's just say I got resourceful. Not proud of it, but, sometimes you got to commit.
Wow. This is one for the books. What's fascinating to me is not even the act itself, but, what does it say about us, about human behavior? Dares, peer pressure, a few too many drinks.
Hey, one time.
All right. But it is interesting. We all make mistakes, right? Some stranger than others.
I think the real takeaway here is never take a dare from Rem. Actually, maybe just avoid Rem altogether.
Solid advice. But you know what? Speaking of Rem, where is he anyway? He usually never misses a deep dive.
Oh, he's got prior commitments today. I'm sure he'll have thoughts about this episode, though.
Oh, definitely. But let's not worry about Rem right now. I want to know what our listeners think.
Yes, here's with your thoughts. What's the most surprising story today? The president at the Daytona 500, those car washing shoplifters, or, my little incident.
And don't forget about the FAA, those flight pages. It's enough to make you want to just drive everywhere, even with all the
bugs.
Yeah, bugs.
Which actually reminds me, we didn't settle that debate from last week, hand wash or drive-through car wash. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, we need to know. And while you're at it, any theories on why Rem might be avoiding us today? I have a feeling it involves a certain golden beverage.
Okay, are you ready for one last story? Promise? No bodily fluids this time.
As long as it's not Rem's revenge, I think I can handle it.
All right, get ready. This one's got human smuggling, social media, and wait for it, Canadian coyotes.
Canadian coyotes. Okay, now I've heard everything. Are those extra polite coyotes? Do they apologize while they're smuggling people?
Not exactly. It seems the term coyote has migrated north. We're talking about people advertising illegal border crossings from Canada into the U.S. And get this, they're using TikTok to recruit customers.
TikTok? Seriously. That's either brilliant marketing or a sign that the world's ending. I'm not sure which is scarier.
I know, right? It's definitely a new one. That it makes you think about social media, what's its role in all this? It's not just for dance challenges anymore.
Definitely not. But you know what else is interesting? This whole northern border thing. It's we're so focused on the southern border that we forget people are trying to get in from all over.
Exactly. Migration patterns are changing. And it makes you question our assumptions, right? Who's coming? Why are they coming? And are we even asking the right questions?
It's a whole new perspective. And it reminds us that there's always more to the story.
Always more to the story. I like that. Well, folks, we've covered a lot of ground today. NASCAR, the FAA, car washes, that.
It's been quite a ride. We've laughed, we've cringed, we might have questioned our own sanity at points.
Maybe. But I think we learned something today, right? The truth really is stranger than fiction.
And that there are always connections to be made, even when the stories seem totally random.
Exactly. So on that note, we're going to wrap up this deep dive. But before we go, I want to leave you with a thought. If we can find connections between NASCAR, pee drinking, and Canadian coyotes, what else are we missing? What stories are we overlooking?
Right. What's hiding in plain sight just because we're not looking for it?
Exactly. So keep your eyes open, keep questioning, and keep digging for those connections. You never know what you might find.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Until next time, stay curious and maybe stay away from tequila and dares involving bodily fluids.
Words to live by. Thanks for joining us on this wild ride. We'll see you next week for another deep dive.